さあ皆さん、今日はエディントンへようこそアリアスター監督にお越しいただいております。Ladies and gentlemen, Ari Aster, welcome to Japan.
Thank you.
イカれた住民たちが巻き起こす炎上スリラーエディントンへようこそ。
We need to free each other's hearts.
Are you excited to be back in Japan?
Of course, Japan's my favorite place in the world.
Is there any place you want to try to visit this time that you've never been before in Japan?
There's nowhere on my mind right now. Last time I was here, besides Tokyo, I went to Kyoto, Naoshima, Fuji, and I really loved that trip. Maybe I'll go back to one of those places. I've never been to Okinawa. There are a lot of places I want to visit.
Yeah.
I might only be in Tokyo this time.
And Eddington, I enjoy a lot. It's unpredictable as always. Often your storytelling is like a nightmare and unpredictable and very unique and very strange. And many of your films also deal with like collective hysteria, I guess. How did your vision connect with the world during the pandemic?
Well, things were feeling very strange during the pandemic, and they feel even stranger now. I feel like in some ways the process that we were living through during the pandemic is a process that we're still living through. It just keeps evolving and changing, devolving. But I wanted to make a film about what has been happening to society in America, and it's been happening all over the world, which is that increasingly we're all living in different realities, and we've all been divided, and there has been this really radical atomization that has led to people feeling stranded and alone and alienated from each other. And so this is a film about a community of people that aren't really a community at all. They're living in the same rooms as each other, but they're not living on the same planes.
Exactly.
And it's about what that leads to.
I'm curious on the process of script writing. I mean, I heard that this script has already existed in unfinished form before pandemic. But what was like those early stages before the COVID changed everything?
Just some structural things that I kept, but it was a crime film, sort of a neo-Western like crime thriller. That's what it was. But I lost interest in it, and then when COVID happened, I suddenly saw a way of revitalizing that project and making it about the world that we're living in now, and about the situation that we're living through now, and this problem that nobody knows how to solve.
So who are you thinking as a star actor when it was crime thriller?
Oh, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anybody in mind. But when I started rewriting it in 2020, Joaquin was on my mind. Especially after we made Beau is Afraid.
Right.
Yeah.
Why do you find the Joaquin's portrayal of his like confusing and mentally breakdown is so compelling?
Well, Joaquin is a very, very vulnerable actor. And he's a very exciting actor because he's very unpredictable. There's something dangerous about him. You feel like he could do anything at any minute. I find that Joaquin is a really lovely person, a very, very smart, decent person in real life. But there is a danger to him. There's a real, there's something volatile there that I think makes him a very exciting actor to watch, because you never feel like he's acting.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything is like looks so natural.
It looks very natural, it looks very spontaneous. But as somebody who's worked with him twice now, I can tell you that he is a very, very technical actor who is able to repeat things many, many times, and what looks like he would only be able to do it once, you know, and it's like magic in a bottle and then it's over, or lightning in a bottle.
We need to free each other's hearts.
That's not the case. I mean, you know, he can't do it over and over and over again because it'll start to become false to him, but he's somebody who's very, very in control of his instrument.
And everyone in this film seems to be controlled by information, like including like conspiracy theories. The things I remember about the quarantine during the pandemic, I guess the internet actually connect people all over the world, but in this film it's not. It's like it doesn't help people at all. The internet and information bring something darker and bring some chaos. I'm interested in your idea about the information and internet. Do you think it's as like a Tower of Babel or something?
Yeah, I think that's a very good analogy. The internet has done a good job of distorting everything. Ultimately, I think that this is a film about people living in the internet and how the internet has kind of come to infect this small town. The logic of the internet kind of takes over this town, and it is chaos. Yeah.
It's in this film, it's a data center it's building, and it's moving forward beyond Joe's control. What does it mean for you? Is it some kind of metaphor for something, Roger?
Well, it might function as a metaphor, but it's also literal. You know, there is a data center being built outside of this town. That is a key to the film. You know, that all of these people are being driven against each other. And they're being poisoned by the information that they're consuming, and it's turning them on their neighbor. But you know, over their heads, above them, big change is being made by big power, and ultimately, all of these people, all of these stories in this film, could be seen as just training data for this data center, which is tied to AI. And so the question then is, what is that going to provide? Once we arrive wherever we're going, because we are on a path, what will be the result of that?
Once you said that filmmaking is like, for you, it's kind of like therapy, like a way to release your anxiety. But when you release the movie, you feel anxiety again because nobody knows if the audience would like it or not. How was the process of making it for your mental state?
Well, writing something might be therapeutic, but once you make the film, making the film is a much more practical, pragmatic process. That's not so therapeutic. That's really just more of a it's like labor. Releasing the film is difficult because for years you're working on something and it's very and it's very clear to you what you're making. Maybe it's clear, but your connection to it is very strong. And then when you release it into the world, even if people love it, the way they talk about it might be odd to you, or might not align with how you see it. So I find that every release is very strange when you put the movie out. It's not mine anymore.
But you have to let it go.
You have to let it go, which is a very hard thing to do because you've been working on it so hard and you're so attached to it.
It's like your child.
It is like your child, and it's going off to college, or it's going to prison.
Wow. And you once said that you have some kind of idea of sort of sequel to Eddington. Can you tell us a bit about the concept, and do you see a way to make it happen?
I don't know if it'll happen, but I do want to make more films that are about modern life and about where we are.
Connected to this world?
Well, connected to connected to this project, the project of making something that's very modern and about the world right now, and about the internet.
So it doesn't have to be about the character from this movie?
No. Yeah.
I see. This is interesting. But have you ever think about or consider like continuation of like Midsummer or any of your earlier works?
Yeah, I've thought about it.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know. No plans right now.
Which one, by the way?
Hereditary, but we'll see. Yeah.
Like making, I don't know, like you can make some TV series or movie.
Probably not a TV series.
Not a TV
Probably a movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you started something?
Oh,
writing?
oh, I don't know. I'm superstitious, so I don't talk about it until it's real.
Wow. So when depicting social division, was it a particular event that shocked you, or like a moment that you feel like this has to be a film?
No, it's more an atmosphere. It's more the environment. It's what I was feeling in the air, which I'm still feeling. Things that used to be unfathomable are here now, and they're very real. And I feel that there's been a real shift in values and even like the collective conscience. And I don't know where we're going, but I feel where we're going, and it worries me.
Right. And I'm interested in how you portray the family, because often in your storytelling, the family is not a place for comfort, but something you have to face with like pain. And in this film too, it's I know that Joe really loves his wife, but you know what I mean. And even though the families often appears as some kind of trials, you keep returning to them. So could you tell me about it a little bit?
Well, family is just fodder for drama. We all have families. They're people that we're stuck with, and so I just find it very interesting. They can be a comfort, or they can be an anchor, or a trap.
Yeah.
In this case, you have Joe Cross, the Joaquin Phoenix character, who does love his wife, but he doesn't understand his wife, and his wife has a history that he can't fathom, that he doesn't really want to, and her mother doesn't really want to. And so it's also, it's about denial in that way. That house is kind of defined by its denial. And it's an environment that she wants to escape. But she's being tempted towards something that, might be toxic in its own right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.